If Pablo Escobar was still alive, would he still continue to operate and distribute his drugs? Pablo Escobar would absolutely still be running the biggest drug empire in history if he were alive today. And here's why that's actually terrifying to think about. The man who once supplied 80% of the world's cocaine didn't just have a business, he had a complete system. We're talking about someone who made so much money, they spent over $2,000 a month just on rubber bands to hold cash together. But here's what most people don't realize about how Escobar operated. His entire model was built on three things that would make him unstoppable in today's world. First, he understood that controlling territory meant controlling everything, from local politicians to entire police forces. Second, he knew that being seen as a Robin Hood figure gave him protection that money alone couldn't buy. And third, he was always 10 steps ahead of law enforcement. Now imagine that same mind with today's technology. Encrypted communications, cryptocurrency, global supply chains that are nearly impossible to track. The dark web alone would have revolutionized how he moved product and laundered money. Social media would have given him direct access to millions of potential customers and recruits. But here's the scariest part. Escobar's biggest weakness was always his ego and need for public attention. That's ultimately what got him killed. If he had learned to stay completely in the shadows like modern cartel leaders do, using technology to maintain control without the spotlight, he would have been absolutely untouchable. The cartels operating today are making billions, but they're nothing compared to what Escobar could have built with modern resources. Sometimes the most dangerous people in history are the ones we're lucky enough to only read about in books.